not has already sprouted out of the ground. It's all about what's in it for us. And if they can be clear of what is in it for them, beautiful. Whoever won't die, may them die. That is why the same APC, Egbekegbe, have been promoting what they call the CNG. After taking away your supposed only resource that somehow gives you a little bit of sense of belonging to say, okay, you are a Nigerian, okay, and the lives of your criminal politicians has been subsidized, and you have a chance of buying a subsidized petroleum product. They owe you that, but they took it away. Then they started the promotion of CNG, compressed natural gas. They said everybody should go and convert their cars to CNG. You need to go and convert your car to CNG if you can no longer afford petrol. You are running this campaign every day. And I suddenly just felt like, oh, they stopped. What happened? Why did they stop this CNG campaign on social media? I didn't know that. They were adopting another strategy, or they've adopted another strategy. They gather comedians, illiterates, okay? They gather them. The one on the, you see, that one, they call it Ola of Lagos, a former homeless boy who later found hyping as, as a source of income, right? The one that is always like exaggerating, properties and all of that in Lagos. They call him Ola of Lagos. He's an illiterate, 100%. The one next to him is Basket Mouth, all right? He's a comedian. He's almost an illiterate as well, right? Hustler. Then you see the one on the far right. That one is Two-Face Idibia. He's also an illiterate, a chancer, opportunist, of course, right? Then the one that is in the next to him is Rarara, another illiterate. He's an APC. He became popular because he was singing for APC, Egbekegbe, in the north. Now they pick these guys, all right, and they send them to India to go and study about CNG so that they can come back to Nigeria and convince you why you need to change your car to CNG in Nigeria.
Say that I'm really excited and I'm happy about what is coming. Ignorance is a terrible thing, and for me, everybody's allowed to be skeptical for something that you don't know about, something that you have not experienced. So it is legit to be skeptical. It is legit to want to be sure. It is legit to want to have a knowledge of something before going for it. So I don't blame anybody that is skeptical about CNG. I don't have any issues with anybody that does not trust the usage of CNG. But while that is a legit concern, it is still good to also be willing to accept when you see the facts. You understand? Because that time you come be saying, hey, so don't be saying you're just skeptical, you just don't want. You understand? So you have to be willing to accept it when you see the facts, when you have all the the data and the knowledge about something, you know that this thing is 100% safe. It's the safest. It's safer than fuel. It's cleaner. It's more economical. There's no everything advantage. The only thing now is starting. So we might have few conversion centers. We might have few stations that are selling it from now. But that's all good things.
Nuisance Lele. Nuisance Lele.
That's what they send them to do. There are other videos, though, but that's enough for me. They took them to factories where they are making the cylinder. All right? And even that one, the one Ola of Lagos or whatever, this one on the third from the left, that boy, he himself said, CNG is so good. It's good for everybody because it is bulletproof. What the heck is he talking about? And you know something, what APC is doing, Tifnumbu and his gang, even though none of them, not one single of them has converted their own cars to CNG, right? So what does bulletproof cylinder have to do with CNG? What, like, I don't understand. But the reason why they pick them is because they have massive followers on social media. Two-Face Idibia, who happened to be an opportunist to start with. I mean, you don't forget the time when the guy sang, if I bang, or if I give another man yawa, or no, I can't remember the song very well. If I bang, or right? Talking about, I mean, Two-Face Idibia used to sing about bad governance in Nigeria. Basketman used to make jokes about bad government in Nigeria. How do we have terrible, you know? But they need them, okay? Not experts, not engineers, not, no, just comedians. Waiting this one, waiting this one from the second from the right, far right. Waiting that one won't tell anyone for Northern Nigeria. I hope Ahmed is watching. Okay? Not a single state governor, not any APC politician, not a single one, not even Tifnumbu has converted his own cars to CNG to lead by example. Not any one of them. They are promoting CNG because they agree that a lot of you can no longer afford petroleum anymore. You can't pay for it. And if you cannot pay for petrol, now go and change your car to gas now. It is safe, it is clean, it is bulletproof. They send them to India. Nigeria will make here with these guys. It's unfortunate though, right? No matter how much revelation you reveal to the same victims of this bad leadership, these criminals in government, Nigerians will just sit there, they will laugh, and they will move on. No reaction, no nothing. Just laugh. Hey, and I got to go judge these people. Hey, sure you get. And they will move on. The scam is run successfully. No reaction, no nothing. No consequences, no responsibility, nothing. So they are, after they paid people on social media influencers, they decided to go and pick on comedians, stupid people, here and there, as long as they have media presence, social media presence, right? Let's send them to India so that they can come back and tell you how you may be skeptical, you know, you may, as long as you don't like something, you know, like that, it's safe, it's clean. Even Two-Face Idibia, no get CNG car. None of them, they use anything CNG cars. None of them has converted their cars to CNG. So see, okay, I've changed my car to CNG now. See my car, see my wife's car. my children's vehicles. I've changed everything to CNG. It is clean, it is safe, it is this and that. No, now you go. So that you will stop complaining that the price of petroleum is too high. That's it. If you cannot afford petrol, or you go and change your car to CNG. Yeah, we may have limited number of conversion places. The government is going to build more conversion places. We are encouraging investment in CNG conversion. Oh, that reminds me. I need to speak to this Templar. You remember that our brother that is converting waste to wealth. Yeah, the one that showed up on Mayegun's Diary Political that evening. So I need to reach out to him and possibly should not CNG. I just remember that we were talking about CNG that night when this brother called in and showed us his mini factory in Kwara State. And I've not really reached out. I mean, got back to him since then because of different attacks on my channel, where we got about 5 strikes within 3-4 days. I battled that for like 2 weeks. So that took attention away from him. Yeah, there's a young man in Kwara State, Shola, right, who has been doing so great, and it needs that publicity and possibly proper investors, okay, to invest in his business. And yeah, he's converting waste to wealth, like waste to diesel, waste to gas as well. Anyway, so we have those who are now the professional comedians, skit makers, that are now going to convince you that if you cannot buy the Port Harcourt petrol, okay, then, but wait, sir, how can, this is a simple one though, how can the government refinery product more expensive than the private refinery? The government is not importing crude oil. Dangote is importing crude oil. But Dangote refinery is selling cheaper. The government that is not importing crude oil is selling higher. What does that tell you? It simply says the, what do you call it? The PMS was not refined. The crude was not refined in Port Harcourt refinery. It was imported. And rather than just leave what they imported and share that to you, they went on to go and blend it even further. So they brought mortar. They will blend some in mortar, bring it to Nigeria, and then take it to Port Harcourt. Very soon they will tell you that Kaduna refinery is working too. They will tell you that Warri refinery is working too. Okay? And yeah, it's easier. Just import the fuel. Yeah, load these places. Turn the generator on, bring the media, bring the trucks, and show everybody that they are loading products from these refineries. Anybody we no believe you is enemy of Nigeria.
You don't go feel rush come now like this. You don't go feel rush come like this. But I said they say already this.
Ẹbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run, ebi ń pa wá, ìyà I don't read social media anymore. They abuse the hell out of me. If I read it, I get high blood pressure. I get angry. I don't read it. So, if I want to hear anything, my children or any of my workers will tell me, this one say this one. If I'm tired, I say, please, forget it. I don't read.
Shey that refinery, that surrounding look like a place they just spent $1.5 billion to revive. Or they just got the laborers to come and, help us clear all this grass. Clear the grass. We are bringing in trucks here tomorrow and cameramen, everybody. Clear the place. $1.5 billion is not a chicken change. That's a lot of money. It's unfortunate. It is. You see, me, I told you before, I said, even me, sometimes I actually do wish that some of the lies they are telling you is true. Okay? Like what they say they want to do, if they kind of can at least do 10 to 20% of what they told you they would do. Because if they did, you know what happened? It will actually impact on your lives. The reason why things are still very stiff and tough is because these guys are lying to you, you are expecting, and they are doing zilch, nothing. They are doing nothing to change your situation, rather to make it worse. They can't even do the magic to say, okay, you know what, to convince everybody, to let you know that this Port Harcourt refinery is working. A liter of petroleum is now going to be sold for 600 naira. 600 naira. Wow. But it's only NNPCL. NNPC, 600 naira. 600 naira NNPC. Dangote, 970 naira. If now trek, I go trek. If now push, I go push my car to that NNPC place. They'll keep lying to you and keep lying. They've lied to you so much that majority of you have become so confused. Like some people will say, we don't even know what to believe anymore. You better listen to me. If you are saying you don't know what to believe anymore, it's because you are completely confused. What if the propaganda by ye? What if you are jubilating today? By evening, the truth will come out, and you'll be like, God, what we go do now? What we go talk now? Who are we going to believe now? You don't want to believe my ego. I told you before, if I tell you something, because I am somebody that will never lie to you. Do you know that? I won't lie to you because there's no reason to lie to you. If I tell you something and it turns out to be wrong information, I am going to willingly come here and say, oh, you know what I told you that time, or I found out that it is not completely right. This is the true situation. I will do it. They won't. They will double down. Yeah, they will double down. Because their job is to lie to you until you begin to believe the lies. They can repeat it and repeat it and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat until you believe it. If you don't believe it, they will then gaslight you. They will call you names. They will attack you, abuse your father, abuse everybody, make you feel like you are the problem, not them. So I am somebody you can believe than when these criminals are telling you anything. They will tell you to not listen to somebody like me, because somebody like me doesn't like them. Why would I like them? Why should I like criminals whose job is to make your life meaningless, destroy you, destroy your family, destroy your jobs, destroy your business, destroy everything around you? And while they are pretending that they want to help you, why should I like them? They are the real enemies of the people. But they will tell you that, oh, don't listen to him. Oh. Don't listen to Damayegu. Damayegu is, why should I lie to you? Why would I want to lie to you? So that you can what? Hate them. When they have all the power, they have all the resources to do the right thing, but they choose not to. And whenever they are caught in their lies, they double down. They gaslight you. They blackmail you. If that one is not working, they will threaten you. That's what they do. I've said this many times, right? There is no way that they will do what is right. Amayegun will say they are doing something wrong. Once you are feeling it, for example, the national grid of Nigeria keeps collapsing, and I keep telling you why. So imagine if they now launch something and say, do you know that Nigeria is now generating 15,000 megawatt electricity? In fact, more than 80% of Nigeria now have 24 hours electricity. You know, that's a fact that cannot be covered with, I don't like them. You know that? It doesn't matter whether I like them or I don't. That's something that nobody can take away from them if they did that. Abi? If the Fulani terrorists are not just only arrested, but they are put on trial, and then they said that they have built one special prison or special camp where they are keeping over 300,000 terrorists in Nigeria. Some of them are going to be killed for their terrorism. Others are going to spend the rest of their lives there. They will die in that camp. And you see that farmers are now back on their farms. Communities that they call ungoverned areas, they are now kind of back there. People are back in their homes. Everything is going on fine. Nigeria is now growing our own food. Even if I don't like them, that's a fact that cannot be taken away from them. Do you understand what it means to say, oh, it's because you don't like us? How does that affect what you should do for people? So that's why somebody like me won't lie to you. There's no point. There's no reason. But they want people like me to lie to you by trying to be politically correct, by telling you that it's the same all over the world. People are, there are poor people all over the place. All countries are struggling. Economy is bad everywhere. People are losing their jobs. It's normal. Nigeria no get unemployment problem. Nigeria has more jobs than Canada, China, France, America, UK, Europe, all together. Nigeria is very stable. To say that to you when you are living in a shithole, that you yourself know that if you have a chance today, Omasakuru baby. Do you understand? If they bring a ship to Nigeria today, I said this vessel, this ship can take 10,000 people, and we are bringing 10, which means 100,000 people. The first 100,000 people that get to this ship, we are taking them out of Nigeria to go and become citizens of this and that. A lot of you don't rush enter the ship before you even know which country they are taking you to, because you just want to jack back from the place. You just want to come up for this hell hole. But when you can't jack back, you begin to act like you are a patriotic Nigerian. I love my country. You are a liar. Some of you have already jackpot with your American passport, British passport, citizenship, Canadian citizenship, German citizenship, and all these citizenship are all over the place. But you will never go back to the contraption, because you are loving Nigeria from abroad too. Only running, you are a liar. You are not a patriotic person. Only running. The only person that will not lie to you is Mayegun. I won't lie to you. Even if my truth will make you uncomfortable, I will still say it. I will say it with a straight face.